Hey YouTube, it's Reesh Shin. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment on my videos. Excuse me, I am glistening. My fella has the house on half past hell. And so I'm a little moist. Anyway, today's Drunkin Rant is brought to you by Irish Coffee. When it's cold outside, treat yourself to some Irish whiskey, coffee, creamer, and a little sugar. Anyway, before I get on my drunken rant, I want to thank my subscribers. I right now have 61 subscribers. That means a lot to me. I'm brand new to these YouTube streets. Even though if you look at my channel, it says I started the channel in 2011. I put out one video and then just didn't feel like putting anything else out for a long time. Now fast forward to 2018, so was that 7 years? So even though it looks like my channel's been out for 7 years, it really, didn't do anything until last year, till not even last year. It just like what, in the last couple of months, maybe September of 2018. So those 61 subscribers, you mean the world to my YouTube street. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, so this Drunken Friday rant is about one thing and one thing only: this government shutdown. Now, I say it's just about one thing, but there's going to be subjects within this main subject. I mean, first, there are 3 sets of people we can blame. Trump, of course, Mitch McConnell, Laura Ingram. She just calls herself Ingle Laura or some mess on Twitter. And Rush Limbaugh. I say 3 sets. I name 4 people. Laura Ingram and Rush Limbaugh are in the same set. These are 2 pundits that basically told Trump not to be a wuss and stick to his guns about this stupid wall that I guess most people don't know already exists. There are sections of wall that already exists. And if you've been watching the news the last week, when Trump went down to the border and the Border Patrol told him about the tunnels underneath the walls, and the look on his face, like, okay, I'm looking at the look on his face, and he's like, oh, nobody told me about that. And then the other part was, well, I don't really care because that doesn't fit my narrative. No, I mean, there are tunnels underneath the walls. I'm not a politician. I'm not part of the Border Patrol. But I knew about about the tunnels underneath the walls because it's constantly reported, and I watch the news. And I get that Trump continues to talk about mainstream media and it's fake news. It's not fake news because, you're saying it's fake news, Trump, because it doesn't fit your narrative. And you started off totally destroying the news because you knew that you were lying this whole entire time. So when all the stuff that came out about you was finally revealed, like this BuzzFeed article that you, as a sitting president, told Cohen to lie to Congress, which is a total impeachable offense, You could then come out and say it's a fake, it's phony, no, it didn't happen, that's fake news. It's not fake news, dude. You did it. Which is why Giuliani came out yesterday or the day before, whenever he said he didn't say that that Giuliani never said the Trump campaign didn't collude with Russia. He said the president of the United States didn't collude with Russia. And everybody that watched that, I don't like watching anything with Giuliani in it, so I didn't see it when he first said it. But boy, after I heard about it, I watched a little of it. And I was like, what Chris Cuomo, the look on Chris Cuomo's face was. And I can only imagine that Putin is laughing his ass off. He got way more than he bargained for. When everything is said and done, and mark my words, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but when all this is said and done, I would not be surprised if Trump and his whole family, including some of his party, defects to Russia. When they get done with all the mess that they're doing over here, I can't see them staying in the States. Canada won't want them. Mexico damn sure won't let them come over there. Only other place I don't think none of the EU will want him over there. The only place I can think of that he would go, and him and his family. And I wouldn't be surprised if Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell join him, along with Kevin McCarthy, what's his name, Rand Paul, Ted Cruz, Betsy DeVos, Stephen Miller, Kellyanne Conway. I can't see Kellyanne Conway's marriage lasting through this. I really can't. I bet her husband been telling her for the longest, if you don't cut that lying mess out, woman, use it. And if you look at Kellyanne Conway, when she first started on the Trump campaign, she actually looked like there was life in her. She now looks like a dried up husk. Her hair is so incredibly damaged. Her skin is dry, it's lifeless. And I'm not a woman that talks about other women's looks. I look at her, and every time she says a lie, it's like something in her dies. And you can see it on her face and in her skin and in her hair. Like she's in bad shape. This government shutdown, like Cardi B said, this is something everybody should take serious. Everybody. And you know what I found funny? That people were, the Democrats didn't know how to take Cardi B. What Cardi B was saying was right on point. It was right on point. And the Democrats didn't know how to respond because they didn't like her language. Trump said, and I quote, they let me grab him by the PUSSY. And you worried about Cardi B, what Cardi B has to say? Trump's mouth is filthy as... And you worried about Cardi B. Please. I mean, maybe I didn't drink enough whiskey today. But it really, I'm with Cardi. This scares me. This man is out of control. And the Democrats, they have to toughen up and get him out. There's no other way around this. He's got to go. Him and his whole sick administration. Kristen Nielsen, oh, the stuff coming out about her, the policy that was out about the immigrants' children and taking their kids. It's just, these people are as close as the Nazi regime as there is in our lifetime. We have to take this serious, y'all. I spoke to a woman whose job has been furloughed, and I cried for her. I cried because she didn't deserve that. None of them do. The 800,000 people. And I saw this person on Twitter talking about 85% of those people are just bureaucrats and pencil pushers, and I automatically thought Russian troll. That's just you pushing that lie narrative. Russia has done so much damage to the Americans and the people that back Russia now. I mean, Trump's people follow him, and now they follow Russia. Have you seen pictures of these people? They're talking about how they would rather deal with Russia than go be with Russia. I'm sure, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think Russia would have anything to do with you. Russia, they actually like people that have something that can contribute to their society. And all you did was you tore down your society. So I don't think Russia would really have anything to do with you. But I see that you want to back Russia now that because Donald Trump does. When everything is said and done, when everything is said and done, those people that voted for Trump, I wouldn't wish the pain they're getting ready to go through on anybody.